Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 213th episode of the Poorly Planned Podcast. My name is Benedict. You may know me better as BHL Hudson. Here we talk about movies, TV shows, a bunch of nonsense. With me, as always, is my friend, co-host, and Christmas buddy, Frederick.
I can't lie. We're doing this virtually, and I saw you jangle the keys, but I heard nothing. The mic did not pick that up for me.
Also, what do you mean?
Like the most insane little intro. It's like, what the hell is bro doing?
What do you mean jangled the keys? Those were clearly jingle bells, sir.
Oh yeah, sorry, you jangled them Christmas bells, aka the newt sack.
Yeah, it doesn't make it any better. Yeah, merry day after Christmas, Frederick.
God.
Were you a good boy?
Father Christmas came down my chimney for sure this year.
Good. Okay, that's what I was hoping you'd say. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. I was a very, I want to say a very good boy. Were you a good boy?
Why is this how we started this? Never. My bad. Let's start again for the third time. By the way, we already did this intro a different time and restarted. No, we are recording this a few days before Christmas, so we have time to spend time with our families and be jolly and such. And it is coming out the day after Christmas, so sort of all the Christmas spirit I was going to bring would be kind of wasted. So forget the jingle bells at the start, I guess. This shit hella serious.
Run that shit back. This ain't even a Christmas ep. Let's get real dark.
Yeah, let's talk about I don't know, what's the holiday that comes after Christmas?
Hanukkah?
April Fools? Oh. I don't know. Yeah.
April Fools.
I don't know. There's no holidays in February, is there?
Valentine's Day.
That's a fake corporate holiday for the mainstream.
We don't talk about that. It's a tough thing for me.
We are back with our classic. I think, what is it now? 8 years running?
No.
8 years running. That's really troubling. End of year.
The more we record this pod, the more we realize how deeply we've sunk.
No, when I start saying this is the 10th year we've done the Poorly Planned Podcast, it's going to get depressing, and I might put a bullet.
It's one of those where it's like 2016 was 9 years ago, and then like Vietnam flashbacks. Yeah. The Poorly Planned Podcast was started 8 years ago.
Yeah. That is crazy.
Dude, that's crazy.
But we are back with our annual award show, end of year show, where we're giving out some awards to the films of 2025. We're talking, lots of classic awards. We got best performance, best action scene, best and worst CGI. Most surprising movie, of course, best and worst movie. And we also, if you've listened to the show before, we got a couple pod categories.
We finna go a bit silly with it.
Yeah, we get just a tad silly on these episodes. I do think the first time we did an award show was the first time we embraced our silliness. I feel like the first few episodes we were trying to be a real podcast. And I think on that episode...
I think we were. And I think that kind of like...
That was a mistake.
Stunted our growth. And then when we really unleashed, I think that's when... the viewership truly went down, but our enjoyment went up.
We could have probably had a more successful podcast if we could just restrain our silliness a little bit.
If we could rein that shit in a little bit.
But impossible. So yeah, and also...
Impaudible? Go on.
All right. Well, that was the silliest thing that's been said in the pod's 8
Dude, I'm feeling jolly as fuck.
But we are... Yeah, we won't have any news or anything this week because we're just doing straight award show, and we are going to be possibly off for a couple of weeks. Not to say that there won't be pods, there would be pre-recordeds, but it may be a little bit before we get to some news. So if you want to hear about, Chris Evans coming back in Avengers and this kind of stuff, we'll talk about it at some point, probably, maybe. But today, we're giving out some awards. It's going to be a good old time.
God.
Some could say, Merry, Merry, 'tis the season. I don't know.
Dude, only the true philosophers would say this.
Also, it's genuinely December 26th. It straight up is not the season anymore. But yeah, well, should we just get
each time we try to move into the holiday spirit, you immediately ended with, God, it's not even the day.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, it's so frustrating because I hate when Christmas, for the pod's purposes, doesn't fall right after a Friday or on a Friday or something, because we can't do the December 19th episode is a Christmas episode. Ew, gross. And then but
disgusting.
The only time we have, and then the thumbnail's all fucked up because I want to put little Santa hats on everyone in the thumbnail because that's what I do on the special.
People will not forget the fact that it was Christmas a day ago for most people. I'm sure they will forgive.
There'll be a mass unsub movement if there are Santa hats in this thumbnail, and this is on December 26th. The fuck? But anyway, hope you had a nice Christmas.
You wake up, you think you've posted a really good podcast, look down, 40 subs.
Yeah, they're all your mom's burners. But yeah, hope you had a nice Christmas, and if you don't celebrate, hope you're just having a nice holiday season. Shall we get into some awards? What a year it's been.
God, let's do it. Merry Chrysler.
First of all, first award, Best Action Scene. This is a little bit of a classic one.
We're starting light. We're starting classic.
Yeah.
Best action scene.
I'm gonna name some nominees I have. I've also... Yep. Breaking news in the pod. Freddy's put in that work.
Son of a bitch. I didn't say this so that you could hang me out.
Yeah. Somehow I find a way to make it back in it. No, you put some
effort
effort
in. Say,
I mean that not
putting in that work literally took 2 screenshots and put it on a PowerPoint next to me.
Well, I appreciate...
If anything, it's insulting calling it work.
Someone of your, intellectual status.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway. Best action scene. Here are my nominees. I've gone with Superman versus the Big Monster from Superman. The races in F1. I don't know if that counts as I think that's an action scene, right?
What did you say?
The races in F1.
I fully thought you said the racists in F1. I was like,
the best action scene. The How to Train Your Dragon flying scene. I know it has a specific name.
God, I still have not seen that.
That's embarrassing for you. Predator Badlands, there were some fights that were pretty good. Ballerina, there's a part where she uses like a big water hose and someone has a flamethrower, and that was kind of peak. And also Avatar 3 had some pretty, crazy action scenes that you'd expect. And I have a winner here, but that's not on that list of nominees, but do you have anything you want to mention?
I feel like I do, but now I'm sitting here, the fact that you haven't included this, I'm like, did this even come out in 2025? But if it didn't, I blame Letterboxd. But what about Mr. Cruise in Mission Impossible?
Oh, bro. Yeah, no, that's an embarrassing omission. Yeah. No. Genuinely just clowned you for a few. Yeah, Freddy really put in that work. Missed the one action movie this year. Because I was about to say, yeah, there weren't that many action specifically action movies. It's we sometimes get.
I mean, and there wasn't, but
there was sort of one pretty important one, which also had, I think I called cinema-defining action scenes.
But yeah, I would say both the submarine scene in the new Mission Impossible and also the plane scene, I think were both kind of great.
Yeah.
And then I also kind of very much enjoyed I guess it counts as an action scene, the kind of escape scene in One Battle After Another, where they're running across the roof and stuff. I thought that was pretty good as well.
Yeah, I would also just not only mention One Battle. I would put the road scene at the end. That was also
road scene cool. Also very good.
I can't believe you've genuinely absolutely mocked me here. I was looking at these words and was like, what should I put here? You found
genuinely absolutely mocked me.
You found the action movie that I missed, and also kind of a prestigious smart choice that I hadn't thought of. This is a terrible. Let's start over. Actually, now we're scrapping all this.
Scrapping this stuff. Start of the new episode, guys. Can you believe Freddy's done some work?
Jingle those keys again.
What keys?
Sorry, jingle that newt sack, as you put it. But my winner was going to be in Predator Killer of Killers, that animated movie. There's an ancient samurai. There's a Japan segment, which is just
tell me about this.
Super peak. The fucking choreography and the animation so fucking great. But no, obviously Mission Impossible 8. For all my problems I had with that, the review of it was. Movie was kind of buns, but it's worth watching for the action scenes, which are generational, and the submarine bit and the plane bit are fucking unbelievable. So now you win this round.
1-0, I guess.
It's a
we
really
turned
competitive
the Jolly Christmas Awards into a genuine competition.
We move on to Best Performance of the Year.
Ooh.
Who was acting their buns off?
We can rename the title to that.
Acting Them Buns Off Award. Congrats, Sean Penn.
Congrats.
I have. Here's my list of nominees. I would go. I think Michael B. Jordan in Sinners. Double performance. Very
Double
good.
buns off.
Double buns off. I think, honestly, one battle after another, there's a lot of performances you could throw up there. I would say the standouts to me are Sean Penn, Benicio del Toro, and Chase Infinity. I think those were... I know DiCaprio's, good, and Tiana Taylor and Regina Hall, but I feel like those three were the best performances for me in that film. I have O'Connor, Wake Up Dead Man. Thought he was very good.
Yeah, a very, very good choice.
I would throw a little... I don't think it's the best performance of the year, but just for how much I enjoyed it in the movie, I would throw Holt as Lex Luthor in there. I thought he was very good.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, very enjoyable.
And my winner, personally...
Dwayne in the Smashing Machine.
Yeah, Dwayne's ass is not here.
Which means the boy did act his buns off.
Yeah, very trashy. Yeah, he wins every award. No, my number one is Jesse Plemons in Bugonia. I thought that was the best performance of the year. I thought he was in a movie that, I think it's in my top 10 of the year. I had a couple problems with it, but I thought it was quite interesting. But I think his performance is it's the best of his career, and he's always great. It's very layered and complex and sympathetic and then hateable and complicated. It's very well done. I think Bugonia, you should watch Bugonia. It's very good, and I think he is.
I do really want to go watch Bugonia. Is it still in the cinema?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I definitely want to go watch, and that sounds most fair. I haven't seen it, so I can't speak on the Plemons, but I will. Of the ones you've mentioned, I would say that I think it is between O'Connor and Michael B. And both great performances, for me at least. And I think Michael B. maybe edges O'Connor.
A new Actors on Actors video? Michael B. edges O'Connor? Did you...
Don't even lie. You would love to watch that.
Interesting question here. Did you fuck with the Sean Penn performance in One Battle After Another? Because I've heard conflicting things from people.
I loved the performance. I thought it was actually really great.
Because it is super over the top, but I thought it worked very well, and I thought it was very
It's so over
funny.
The top, but in a way that I think works for the movie, and it works for him. I think he's kind of he gives parallels to, I think... was it Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds, Christoph Waltz's character?
Yeah.
Not at all in the same the cool demeanor, but just in some weird general vibe, I get similarities between them.
I can see that. I also, and this is a funny thing because my good friend Lucas, shout out, in complaining about his performance, he said he's basically Vince McMahon. But to me, I think it's a very accurate an accurate comparison, and I think it really works for the movie. I think him channeling
it does.
Vince McMahon,
and he's definitely got
energy.
That Vince McMahon swag walk down as well.
Just weird, the way he's raspy way of talking and this. Yeah, I thought it was a good performance. But yeah, so you're going Michael B for best.
I think I'll go Michael B. Although Josh is really... I've really come around on Josh, quite a lot.
Let's go. Okay, I'm happy to hear it. We then move to worst performance of the year. Now, I have two nominees here, although there's one obvious winner, which...
Okay. I've got... Because I made just a few more... Because you sent me a list of the different categories. And I think, just so we can combine these two, we've got worst performance of the year. And I think I'd like to... This could be the same winner.
Okay.
But I'd like to just, talk some negativity at the same time.
Okay.
Along with worst performance, I'd like to say worst child performance of the year.
Okay. Okay.
So I put those in the same boat.
I see where this is going. Okay.
But go on, your nominees.
Mine, I don't know if mine is a child. He's, I think...
Very, very worrying statement.
BHL out of context.
I'm not sure if mine's a child or not. Average BHL, BHL Christmas quote. Anyways, go on.
Well, I was gonna say as an honorable mention, I'm gonna throw Jared Leto from Tron Ares in here. I feel like that's an acceptable honorable mention.
Yeah.
But easily the worst performance I've seen all year. I saw, yesterday, the day before, whenever I saw Avatar. Man, Dreadlocks kid, Spider.
I laughed so hard at your Letterboxd review.
Bro,
and again, also just before, what was the word you used?
I think I called it a criminal performance or something. No, I said it was an unforgivable performance.
Unforgivable performance.
Those were a little far. My bad. But I thought, and again, I've come out on this podcast saying we shouldn't hate on child actors too hard, but I think he's an adult. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if when they filmed it he was a kid. I don't know. But regardless, I'm sorry, man. This performance is bad enough where I'll break that rule. And also he's not like regardless, he's like, a teenager. He's not like a kid. Like I think the one that you're gonna hate on, I assume, is like low-key possibly like an 8 to 12-year-old or something, and I'm like, I don't know if we should like be super mean to them. But we'll see. You've
got your hatred towards Spider, the child. I've got another child that,
it's just kid we hate the most award. But bro, I'm sorry, Spider, and this really like tripped me out watching Avatar 3, because I was like, because I really liked Avatar 2, and I was like, were these things that I don't like in this movie that bad in Avatar 2 and I just didn't like notice or I forgot?
So without spoiling too much, what was so bad about the Spider stuff?
He's like, I'm not gonna say unforgivable. He's unbelievably awful. Like the Room coded acting. There's a scene, again without spoiling anything, where he has like a knife to his throat, and he's like, he genuinely goes like, no, please, no, don't do this, no. It's like,
with enough champagne to fill denial.
No, genuinely, I'm like, and I think the reason, not that I got like pissed off, but I find it very fascinating. I've talked about this before, where, not to be like the guy who's like, I've been somewhat around the film industry or whatever, but like I feel like I have a slightly better understanding of like how movies are made and how much work goes into movies. And a conclusion that I drew was the actual quality of a film is not really determined by like how much work goes into it on like, because on a film set there are so many people like working unbelievably hard, and it's just like to get the film made, like just to make sure that the sets and the makeup and everything's in place and everything's scheduled, and the things that like determine, like you're just watching in the cinema with your friend, you're like, oh, this fucking sucks. It's like if the writing is bad, if the acting is bad, like it comes down to like
it could be a single performance.
It comes down to like a few key writing, directing, acting, producing, whatever, like a few decisions made by a few people, and then there's like hundreds and thousands of people working their fucking asses off. And in this one it was just highlighted so much because you think about like how much fucking time, effort, and money has been put into these effects, like how many visual effects people work their fucking asses off making this movie, and you have one guy who's
you got one little white dreadlocks boy
who is like just bad at his job. His job is to act, and he's just like bad at it, and it like borderline ruins the movie. How fucking, at the very least, ruins his scenes. How fucking bad he is, and also the dialogue is terrible. That doesn't help, and I get it's probably hard acting in whatever environment they do that green screen ping pong balls, however the fuck they make Avatar movies.
Yeah, but it's like, boo-hoo, it's hard. It's your job, little bro.
No, genuinely, it's your job, and again, without being too mean, straight dog shit at it. So, like...
Merry Christmas, by the way.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my rant about Spider. I apologize.
Okay.
Maybe he's a great, nice guy. Maybe he's good in other things. He was just bad in this, but he was so fucking bad in this.
I mean, I don't think I've seen him in much else, and I think it's fair enough to call him a child. So you can put him as a nomination. Okay. So he can win worst performance and a nomination for worst child performance.
Okay, all right. Well, who's your winner for worst performance / worst child performance?
I can't really think of that many other terrible performances apart from pretty much everyone in this movie.
Well, were there some annoying people in Minecraft? Maybe some bad kid acting in Minecraft.
You know what? I didn't hate the kid in Minecraft.
A straight up Minecraft defender. Genuinely.
Okay, I'm not a Minecraft defender. I am a Minecraft whateverer. Okay. And so I will... You're just the biggest Minecraft hater. And that's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen some of your videos where it's like, if you had fun, it's fine, but why did this movie ever get made?
I think there was one where I recorded it and I didn't think it was that bad, and then I edited it and I was like, this kind of... I say something like... like kids will like this, but kids like, any number of colors and shapes on the screen, so maybe show them something better. I was like, damn, that's kind of unnecessarily mean. So congrats on liking the shapes and colors on screen, little bro. All right, just get to the fucking the kid that you hate.
The girl from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, FNAF 2.
Yeah.
What a genuinely god awful performance.
No, yeah, it was not good.
I thought it was terrible. Not that you should go to the FNAF movie for a great performance, but still, I found her annoying. I didn't enjoy it. And that's all I have to say. Merry Christmas. You win worst child actor.
Yes, such a terrible award. I will say, not in her defense, but just as a point, everyone was really bad in that movie. I feel like that should just be acknowledged.
Yes, that's true.
But yeah, no, not a good performance, I will say. We move on, speaking of which, though, smooth transition here. We move on to worst performance from an actor you like. Now, sometimes this is a little hard. This is kind of a hard one to think of. This year, I have a bunch of nominations, I have to say.
Okay. Well, lay it on me. Lay it on me.
I would say, first one that came to mind was Michelle Yeoh in Wicked 2.
Okay.
Straight up weirdly bad, considering a great actress, and she was good in the first one. Just like, yeah, just decided to be buns for a movie for some reason. We have
decided to be buns for a movie.
We have Chris Evans in Materialists, where I didn't think he was terrible. I just thought he was miscast, and also the dialogue was bad.
Okay.
We have, speaking of miscasting, Krasinski in Fountain of Youth. We love Krasinski on this pod. Fun fact, by the way, I think our most viewed video, genuinely, is the Jim Halpert hair analysis video.
Why is that at all a thing that's been viewed so many times? What is that at, like 12,000 views?
I don't know. I think it's because of the ironic thumbnail I made with like a big red circle pointing to the end. For some reason, that actually worked. But no, we love John Krasinski. But in Fountain of Youth, he's cast in the like Harrison Ford, like suave adventure man role, and like.
Yeah.
That's just not his style. Like, he's sort of charming in, like, the Jim from The Office way, not in, like, the Harrison Ford.
You're charming in a nerdy office guy way, no, not in a guy who actually likes adventure, John, please.
Not the Harrison Ford, like, James Bond sort of type of way. We have Idris Elba as the president in House of Dynamite.
What did I just hear? That was a crazy sentence.
House of Dynamite, it's this movie about, like, a nuke coming for America, and Elba's the president, and he's, like, dropping quips about, like he's doing, like, hella jokes or, like, kind of, like, funny movie moments when the fucking nuke is coming. Or, like, I don't know. Not a good movie and not a good performance.
All right.
And I'm gonna throw out there, even though he's, like, probably nominated for Oscars and shit or nominated for other awards, Oscar Isaac in Frankenstein, I was not a huge fan. I know he's meant to be, like, over the top, because it's an over-the-top movie, and it's Frankenstein, whatever. But he was very over-the-top in a way that I didn't totally fuck with.
Okay. Let me quickly see. The thing is, I haven't seen any of the movies you've just mentioned, so I'll have to take your word on it largely. Let me quickly see on my list here. If there's anything else that kind of springs to mind of bad performances. In terms of actors, you know what? Maybe there's something to be said about some of the Now You See Me cast.
Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, I have some Now You See Me shouts later on, but in terms of, yeah, that's a good point. They were all not very good in that movie.
Yeah, and I generally like most of those characters. I thought, again, Woody was fine, but maybe someone like Dave Franco. Dave Franco. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think he was very good in that, and I generally do tend to kind of enjoy him.
Yeah, no, that's a fair shout. That movie was dookie. Actually, I kind of like that movie.
Dukes. Yeah, you were a big defender.
Best and worst CGI, next category. This was also a tough one, although I feel like I'm going to miss something here as I did with the action scenes. But I've gone Superman. You know, there's some good CGI in that. Although there was also a little bit of bad CGI. How to Train Your Dragon. Pretty impressive visuals. Okay. The Sinners one take, I assume some visual effects were implemented there. It looked very seamless. It was very well done. Yeah, those are my nominations for best. And for worst, I have just written here Minecraft.
Of course you have. But so you're not putting Avatar up there in best animation?
That is, to be fair, I did make this list before I'd seen Avatar, but that would be. Although to be fair, Avatar, I had a couple problems with the. Obviously, it's wildly impressive, but there is parts of it. Maybe it's because I saw it in like 60 frames per second, 3D, which I did by accident, by the way. But like, it does look a little bit like a video game. There was a Letterboxd review that said like, Avatar Fire and Ash, full game HD cutscenes, all clips, like HD or whatever, and I was like, that is a little bit accurate. It does look a little bit like a YouTube video.
I think there's also an inherent thing of that the Avatar CGI is like kind of amazing, so you go there with a different expectation and kind of like standard for it than you otherwise would.
Also, it ain't 2009 anymore, lil bro. I'm talking to James Cameron here.
Also, James, we're 16 years outdated. What's going on here?
But
okay, I see that. I think the Sinners scene, if that does involve CGI heavily, I can see that being the winner for this, because I think that was one of the best scenes in general of the year.
Yeah.
So if that was very CGI heavy, absolutely. You're also forgetting about the FNAF creatures. Clearly fantastic.
To be fair, in that movie, the actual animatronics didn't look that bad.
Bro's a Minecraft hater, but a FNAF defender.
I think it's worse to be a Minecraft defender and a FNAF hater, I'll be honest. I think FNAF has more merit as a movie than Minecraft. I'll put that out there.
But you rather... That is crazy. That's a crazy sentence from a crazy individual. You think that the Minecraft movie is far worse and has less substance than the FNAF 2 movie?
I mean, objectively, I did put FNAF 2 lower on my worst of the year list, I'm pretty sure. But I think FNAF 2 had much more charm than the Minecraft movie.
Is there a level of rage bait you're just putting out there?
The Minecraft movie felt like the end of civilization type shit. FNAF 2 was just like a bad movie. The Minecraft movie felt like we're watching society crumble type of movie.
The Minecraft movie was terrible, but it was self-aware of how terrible it was.
I don't know. Nah. I think it was made for toddlers with iPads. That's a fact.
Oh my God.
Not even rage baiting, by the way. I think this little of you. No, we move on.
Son of a bitch.
Best death. I have a couple nominations here. Well, I have here obvious candidate and probable winner. Speaking of FNAF 2, Wayne Knight in FNAF 2, the teacher.
Yeah.
That was very
kind of fantastic. Very funny. Also, because we made it, funnier than it should have been.
Yeah, we were just laughing hysterically while it was... I mean, he was also, to be fair, he was like mugging and pulling like crazy faces and screaming and stuff. It was pretty great. We have the new Final Destination movie. There's a lot of creative kills in that.
I would also add Mission Impossible villain. The way he's absolutely just...
That was excellent.
Cleaved down the face and the balls.
And the ball. Yeah, no, that was a wonderful moment. I've written here, I don't actually think this happened, so I don't know why I wrote it here, but I wrote, someone in the long walk died shitting himself. Did I just make that up, or did that actually happen?
It might just be a Freudian slip you've got there.
Is that just something that like I dream about happening to
me? Mean, there's a guy who... I think there's a guy who shits himself, and then I think he's pooping and can't maybe get up fast enough, so then he dies? So I don't think he shits himself to death.
No. I meant he's shitting himself and then someone like shoots him in the back of the head or something. I'm not sure if that happens.
I think that does happen.
If that does happen, also, does that qualify as best death? might be not the best one.
Literally cocked yourself to death.
And then there's also, I just wrote Predator Badlands because I assume there were some cool robot kills in that where he does like some cool Predator thing. But I do think it's between Wayne Knight and Mission Impossible villain death.
Yeah, I think the Mission Impossible villain death that caught me so off guard. Yes. I was like, I gasped and I also laughed, and I thought it was it was like a fun, creative way to do it. Whereas the Wayne Knight one was just pure hilarity. So I don't know what criteria we're kind of going for here,
well, but both were kind of.
I think we give it a tie because those were both fantastic deaths.
They were very good. We move on to the Shortest King Award. A new edition this year.
Yes, I saw. I laughed hard.
But
it's just a self-crowning achievement.
I was going to say, I imagine your nominees are, BHL Hudson, BHL 2, Benedict.
Yeah.
But I have...
BHL Tucson.
By the way, just a quick story for the pod fans. Freddy unironically wanted me to name my second channel BHL Tucson.
Yeah, can we get a little poll or thoughts going?
Can we get a W in chat?
Yo, Yo, chat, we fucking with this? I don't know.
We are not
BHL Tucson. It plays beautifully on the BHL Hudson, but then it also does signify that it is in fact a second channel.
I mean, you're not wrong,
Tucson.
but I also
So and can I was extremely disappointed with you when I saw that it was BHL2.
yeah, my bad. But
So
the short
just let us know in the comments if you fuck with BHL Tucson, and if not, I'll
unsub.
I've said my piece. That's fine.
For the shortest king, I have here Pedro Pascal in Materialists, where he was a short king and then adds some inches to his height with leg-breaking surgery. Very funny. I've also included here Josh Hutcherson in FNAF 2.
Bro is tiny.
We did make a lot of jokes while the movie was going on about, like, bro could fit in my pocket, bro could drown in a raindrop, such things. But he is also, I feel like this has to be, short king, because he's short, but he is also king. I feel like I like Josh Hutcherson's energy when I see interviews.
Yeah, exactly. In a similar vein, Stitch.
Stitch, I guess. Yeah, okay. I had not thought of that. I guess a bit of a short king. I've also here, I did not bother Googling this, so I don't know. But Pattinson, who was in Mickey 17 this year, he strikes me as a short guy. Am I wrong in that?
Really? I don't see that at all.
I will
think
Google
he strikes me as like I'm gonna guess his height and say he's a 185.
Bro, no, he's straight up. Yeah, he's 185.
Is he 185?
He is 185. My bad.
Yo, did I just? And I completely get. My God.
You're very pleased. Okay, I take it back.
What about Sean Penn? Does he not strike you as a guy who's quite short?
Ooh, he does strike me as very short. 173. Okay, not very short, but yeah, definitely. Well, I'm sorry.
No, that's actually quite tall for some people. It's
well, the first image that I've got here is just him next to Charlize Theron, and he is dwarfed. So, yeah. Although his character in One Battle After Another, not really a king, but certainly short. Yeah, but I will say, just since it's an integral part of Pedro's character, I feel like it has to go Pedro. We move on to a classic award, one of our most iconic. It's the most uncomfortable sex scene award.
Yes. Do you have nominations?
I do, although this one was a little bit tricky this year, as we've established sex is dying in Hollywood.
Extremely comfortable watching all of these.
As we know, I was loving all these movies, but I have some nominations here, some of which are objectively not sex scenes, because my first nominee here just says Zootopia 2, so I guess,
and that's not at all uncomfortable.
I guess that was just the pure sexual tension that existed between Nick and Judy.
And boy, was there a lot. Also, I put my Letterboxd review out, and you just sent me a screenshot that said, "I don't pretend I didn't see this."
I know. Your review was, I believe, Judy Hopps drooling emoji. So we're just gonna act like that didn't happen. But
I stand by that.
Some other nominees here: Wicked 2. We talked about this in the review, but there is a surprisingly not explicit, but a surprising sex scene, I guess, and what I thought was like more.
I think just the fact that there is a sex scene in Wicked makes that inherently uncomfortable.
It's a little strange. I don't know. Yeah. We have the movie Caught Stealing. There's some steamy scenes with Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz. Mostly just uncomfortable because I saw it with my dad, but also we moved. Also, really unfortunate note here: most uncomfortable sex scene, and it just says Caught Stealing with my dad. So. We should maybe change this around a little bit.
Yeah, maybe don't write the notes like that.
We have I've written here Benoit Wiggly Jiggly. I feel like that counts as a sex scene in a way when he's jiggling Josh Brolin's belly fat.
Either that counts as a sex scene, or you're implying that when the camera's cut, he went to town.
That's not
is this part about revealing the fact that Benoit is a necrophiliac? And is that why he's such a good detective?
Is that... First of all, I feel like you made that connection there. Also, what a twist.
That's a famously known thing.
What a crazy reveal in a Knives Out movie. Wake up dead man indeed. Actually, I was going to town on the body. That's how the evidence got messed up. My bad.
Let me tell you how seminal fluid ended in Monsignor Wick's colon. It's
Monsignor Wick's colon. I have here... Did you see The Naked Gun?
I did not see The Naked Gun.
Oh, there's a bit. This was actually, I thought this was like the funniest joke in the movie, but there's a bit where, explaining a joke ruins it. It's not really an uncovered. It's more of a joke, but the villains are watching Liam Neeson through like infrared goggles, and so they can see like an outline, but they can't see what's actually happening. And in classic hijinks fashion, it looks like Liam Neeson is,
Oh, I think actually I've seen the scene.
Yeah, he's getting himself sucked, as it were, and then it looks like he's having sex with a dog or something.
Himself sucked, as it were. What about the Happy Gilmore Bad Bunny sex scene that clearly happened in Happy Gilmore 2?
I don't know. I think that was a great sex scene, to be honest. I enjoyed that a lot.
That was actually a really beautiful moment that explored and transgressed boundaries.
Yeah. The movie Fixed, it was that animated movie about dogs having sex. That was terrible. I've also put here at the end, and this was not uncomfortable, but it was certainly the most sex scene of the year, I guess. But
okay,
in the movie Sinners, quite a steamy movie.
Ooh, again, yeah, not uncomfortable really, but just similar. I think that scene where she, Haley is doing craziness.
Yeah,
that you reached similar. That scene where Haley's doing tricks on it. It reached similar levels of horniness as Zootopia 2.
Yeah, it's almost on that level. Really, really close. Like when she spits in his mouth, I'm like, this is almost as horny as Nick Wilde being on screen. There is also,
I do believe, in response to my letterbox, you did write to me, "She Judy on my hops till Itopia."
That's not a thing I wrote. I'd like that to be stricken from the record, please.
Also, for most uncomfortable sex scene, maybe the scene where Sean Penn gets his nut off in One Battle After Another.
Oh yeah,
kind of uncomfortable.
That is. I mean, in terms of uncomfortable, that's genuinely uncomfortable. Even the first bit where, he has like a boner or something, and she's like, "Get up," and then she's talking about. His dick or something.
Yeah, exactly. I found it very funny, but it was kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, no,
Sean Penn's boner.
It worked in the movie, but it was because it was also like right off the bat. I was like, oh, goodness, it's this kind of movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I would. That probably should be the winner. In all honesty, the Sean Penn sex stuff. At least
Sean Penn sex stuff, because again, like we've talked a lot of very comfortable Zootopia sex stuff. So
yeah, Benoit like fucking corpses in the morgue or whatever.
Yeah, Benoit getting that jiggly wiggly on.
Yeah, but no, the Benoit or the Sean Penn stuff. Also, because, the context of the movie, there's all kinds of weird psychosexual dynamics going on. So, no, that's once again, you've come with a great shout, and I respect it.
Thank you. All right, how about, again, this is just one I've added here that kind of maybe ties into what we've just talked about.
Okay.
I've got a cheeky little side award called Horniest Director. So, do we have a movie where it's kind of clear the director was just kind of horn dogging it? I don't know if there are any movies like this year, really, because like it's more like I think the pinnacle of this would maybe be like Don John.
Yeah, I feel like Don John was maybe about like having a healthy relationship with your sex.
It definitely was. But at the same time, he did write it and then have ScarJo groove all over him.
He did, and he did have to like include B-roll of like xvideos.com type stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, I see what you mean. I mean, I would say off the bat, my instinct would be Sinners would be a big one. There was a lot of.
I thought you were gonna say Zootopia.
Yeah. I think Sinners for sure had some sauce in it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen horniest directors. Again, as we talked about, like movies don't really be doing too steamy stuff anymore. I guess. Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Yeah, can we bring that back?
Steamy
What's
undertones,
up with that?
Maybe. I'm trying to think.
I guess the Minecraft movie was kind of sexy and perverted throughout.
I guess the director of The Monkey was sort of getting his jollies off while making that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, the director of Tron Ares maybe was bricked up the whole time.
I don't know. Again, Sinners or One Battle After Another, just because there were some out-of-pocket scenes. Maybe I think just that can count towards that.
I can see that. Yeah. Not too many horny movies this year. Maybe Flight Risk with Mark Wahlberg.
With that Mark Wahlberg haircut that's in that movie, I doubt anything sexual came of that.
Yeah. Genuine boner killer. We move on to
Genuine boner killer. His street name?
movie that would be most improved by adding Tom Cruise. I have a couple choices here.
Let's see here. Please, lay it on me.
First of all, I think The Long Walk. Cruise as one of the 18-year-olds.
That would be
walking
as one of the 18-year-olds who shits himself to death, maybe.
Yeah, that would go kind of hard.
Dude, if we got a movie where Tom Cruise dies from shitting himself, where we maybe see some of the Tom Cruise Bund cake,
man. By the way, we do have some Cnews later relating to both cake and also new movies. So it's a Cruise-a-palooza.
I saw.
I've also written here, Now You Three Me. Cruise as a magician.
That would go incredibly.
That would objectively have improved that movie, would it not?
Yeah, that for sure. That would have improved that movie.
And the last nominee I've written here is just weapons in parentheses as the old lady.
Also very good.
She did a great job.
I mean, the old lady in Weapons was kind of whatever. So if you replace him or replace her with a crazed Cruise,
could be crazy. Also, people, by the way, you're gonna get some shit for saying that because people love that performance. I mean, some of my Oscar coverage, whatever, a lot of people are like, I can't believe you didn't include Amy Madigan as the old lady in Weapons. And she did get nominated for a Golden Globe, to be fair.
Interesting.
I thought
she was fine.
She was good, but I don't know. People were like talking about like, oh, you didn't include her as a Best Supporting Actress nomination? That's crazy. And I'm like, really? That's crazy?
That never really crossed... Yeah, that didn't cross my mind. But also,
she could have been played by Cruise.
Her performance, but Cruise. Now everyone will be on our side. Yeah. Well, maybe it's, in fairness, it might be less about her performance and more just about what the character actually did. Yeah. But I didn't love... I thought she was fine, but putting Cruise there, I
way better.
That.
Huge improvement.
Hear me out. Cruise as Lilo in Lilo and Stitch.
I like that a lot. That makes a lot of sense. Also, I will say, Cruise as a racist vampire in Sinners.
Ooh,
that could be huge.
That could be very huge. Cruise as an animatronic in FNAF.
Yeah, Cruise as Chica. I'm on board with all of these, to be honest.
Yeah.
Next category, character you'd least like to spend Christmas with. And this is also paired with character you'd most want to spend Christmas with. Little Christmas appropriate, even though it's as established December 26th.
God. Again, so sorry for the Christmas hats on the thumbnail.
In the least, here are my nominations. I've got the FNAF animatronics and also humans.
That sounds like the most washed Christmas party of all time. Good shout.
In a similar vein, Jared Leto in Tron Ares and also in real life.
I don't like... Well, Jared Leto in real life for faux shizzle. In Tron Ares, like, I agree he was kind of bad, but I'd rather spend Christmas with him than anyone from the FNAF movie, apart from maybe Wayne Knight.
I have Sean Penn in One Battle After Another. I feel like that's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
One that's definitely not self-explanatory. I have to explain a lot. I have Hermann Goering from the movie Nuremberg. Wouldn't love spending Christmas with him. Brolin and the Gang, I've written here. That would be a terrible Christmas.
Brolin and the Gang would be kind of awful.
Victor Frankenstein, just a bad dude. Everyone from the movie After the Hunt. They were just not a fun group
After
of
the
people.
Hunt, holy shit.
And also The Weeknd from the movie Hurry Up Tomorrow. And it just kind of made
your
me
most listened to artist.
Yeah, no, I love The Weeknd's music, but as a guy, seems kind of washed.
Can I also... first of all, I agree. Can I also add Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande in real life based on all the interviews? Yeah. Dude, I think I might pop a blood vessel if I were to spend Christmas with the two of them.
That's very fair. They do seem eccentrically annoying.
God, that's a very nice diplomatic way of putting it. I could not be so kind. Who you choosing for this? Who is the worst?
I mean, I guess objectively, Hermann Goering would be the worst to spend Christmas with.
I don't know about objectively. I'm gonna go FNAF too.
Yeah. I don't know. Spend it with
one
Josh
is literally
Hutcherson.
a historically and life ruining fucking character, and the other one is Hermann Goering.
In terms of character you'd most want to spend Christmas with, I'm quite actually this low-key making this list kind of made me feel happy. I was like just imagining hanging out with these people for
just
Christmas.
getting jolly, getting into the Christmas spirit.
This would be hella jolly. I'm gonna go Jeff Goldblum's Wizard of Oz, even though bad guy in the movie, but just for the
but it's Jeff Goldblum. Like even if he's a bad dude, like you still want to hang out with him,
right? Benoit Blanc and O'Connor.
God, that actually sounds like such an incredible shout.
So nice. Superman.
Yeah.
Be very nice.
Big corn sweat.
The Long Walk duo. The two main guys in the Long Walk. I feel like
I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that.
Wholesome together.
They're wholesome together, but they're also clearly super in love with each other, and it'd just be them sitting there talking about how amazing they are for each other.
They are,
and then one of them dies.
They're also from like some weird dystopia where like everything sucks, so they probably bring the vibe down. And finally, Judy Hopps. But only if I
Merry
find her
Christmas
in my
to
stocking.
me.
Sorry.
What did you just say to me?
Nothing. No. Did you say Merry Christmas to me? In a sultry voice? Don't act like I didn't hear that.
Dude, one is, like, I think it would be the most wholesome, fun, nutty Christmas if it was the Benoit O'Connor duo.
Right.
That came to...
Come on. I would go Benoit and O'Connor for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a very good shout.
We have the I'm him / big dick swinger moment of the year. Previous winner Michael Douglas in Ant-Man 3, where he walks in with those ants. Big dick swinger moment.
Such a big dick swinger moment.
I have...
well, there is a certain zombie who would probably be on here.
This is, for literal big dick swinging, I have put the 28 years later big dick zombie. Feels like he was made for this category. In terms of more metaphorical dick swinging, I put here... I was thinking Benoit usually has that kind of aura, and I do feel like his road to Damascus moment is kind of like... I mean, it's a little bit too sort of like beautiful to be a big dick swinger moment. It's kind of like he has like a revelation about faith.
It's still a big dick. It's not like a big dick swinger. It's more like there's less swing and more girth to it.
Okay.
If you get what I mean.
Not really, but I
I see that you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I feel like in how people describe big dick energy, like you're like a good man. I don't know if that's what that really implies. I don't know. It was like an I'm him type of moment.
The nice guy finish last sentence. You got big dick energy. You're like a genuinely nice, wholesome person. I guess it's
You're like a big pookie. Sorry.
A big pookie.
And finally, I've put I can't remember his name, but the friend from the Long Walk. I feel like he just kind of. Considering he like mogged everyone, he was like the best person and also the best walker. I feel like that was
the best dude, best bro, kind of handsome too.
Yeah,
everything worked.
He was swinging it.
He was swinging it. Did you watch the F1 movie?
I did. Yes.
Does Bradley give big dick swinger in that? Or
he
no?
does. He does a bit. No, that I can see that for sure.
Okay.
Does Bradley give big dick swinger in that? Sometimes you just like fall out of the pod for a second. You're like, wait a minute, why do we talk like this? What's wrong with this?
What's happening? I also, dare I say, I think The Thing from Fantastic Four, low-key swanging that shit around.
I would say the exact opposite. Bro literally has no schmeat. You literally picked the one character who has no penis. And again, not that it's literally about penis. I feel like even though it's metaphorical, that's still disqualifying.
Michael Douglas won this. What's the criteria?
But like, bro has a rock nubbin where his penis used to be. Like, also, just even metaphorically, what the fuck are you talking about? How the hell did he have big dicks?
Horrendous image I've ever. Bro has a rock nubbin.
But like, what even metaphorically big dick swinging did he do? Bro was like barely in the fucking room.
I don't know. Bro just kind of walked in, met a woman once, and she fell in love with him.
I guess that's fair.
Oh, sorry. One last one. I think the lawyer from FNAF 2, Loki, huge big dick swinger.
Yeah, I guess.
Walks in, introduces himself as if he's the fucking ghost. No explanation, and then just leaves.
Yeah. Apparently, by the way, I saw in some comment, apparently he's from, like, the first movie or something, and it was, like, a big meme or something like that.
Oh.
I still don't get it. But I agree he did have
Okay.
kind of that I'm gonna put my dick away type energy.
Also, you know those memes where it's like, is this podcast really about movies?
What is the Poorly Planned podcast even about, bro? Genuinely, like, in-depth
This
conversation.
used to be about superheroes?
Yeah, we used to review movies here. Well, a slight
Thing has a rock nubbin.
a slightly more normal category, but still I feel like some room for nuttiness here.
Okay.
We have most unhinged performance of the year. So
I think Sean Penn definitely has to be up there.
Sean Penn is a big one. I've also gone Jack Black in Minecraft. I feel like that's and probably Anaconda. We have not seen that yet, but that's probably, Jack Black. He's usually pretty unhinged.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix in Eddington, pretty unhinged performance there.
Each time you say Eddington, I keep thinking Paddington.
Joaquin Phoenix and Paddington go kind of hard. This is kind of a fraudulent one though. I put Woody in Now You Three Me, but bro was not that unhinged in that. He should have been more unhinged.
He should have been more unhinged. It was yeah.
And I've also put Ice Cube War of the Worlds.
Was that unhinged or more just completely disinterested?
I mean, a little bit of both, actually, yeah. But I do think Sean Penn probably takes that one pretty easily.
I think that this has to go to our boy Penn. All right, let me hit you with one.
Please.
That we can have a little bit of a exploration and debate about.
Okay.
Of the 2025 movie characters, who is most likely to survive the longest walk?
Interesting. Are we including, like, Superman in this? Because I feel like...
We'll not include people.
Are we including,
with,
like
insane
Indominus
supernatural
Rex
powers?
or whatever was the dinosaur at the end of Jurassic World?
We're including people that are realistically
Okay.
going to be participating.
I have a couple I'm going to throw out here. One, Wong from Weapons. Bro was hitting that run. He's just going to keep doing that for all of the miles, I feel like.
That's such a good shot. But the question is, if he runs too fast, does he get shot?
No, I just think you have to stay above a certain... I don't think you have to stay below. I think you'd be probably smarter to do so. But the Running Man, Glenn Powell, he's in pretty good shape. He'd be doing some running.
True.
I think the obvious...
Can I hit you with...
Sorry,
go on. I was going to say, could I hit you with Huey from Novocaine?
Ooh, that's a deep cut. And also, I haven't seen Novocaine, but I feel like,
I haven't seen Novocaine either, but I know the man can't feel pain or something.
That could be pretty huge. I'm also going to say pretty obvious choice, Cruise in Mission Impossible. I mean, bro's got that stamina. Bro, Wong would be mind-controlled running. Cruise would just be running because he loves it.
Because I love for the game.
I have two categories here that tie into each other, although the second one only has one nominee, and I think only one rightful winner. But,
okay.
First category, Goofiest moment.
Please.
And we can do that first. I think the Ruffalo cameo in Now You Three Me. It's got to be up there.
God, the Ruffalo cameo is actually terrible.
no, unacceptable.
Yeah.
The villain
unforgivable cameo.
Villain death in Mission Impossible 8. I feel like that's a Goofiest moment contender.
Goofy, yeah. Still enjoyable, but goofy.
Yeah, more good than... Because, a lot of these are bad. Like, the FNAF 2 Avengers Endgame moment, where all the FNAF characters come together and, and do
also
a big FNAF.
Very goofy.
Benoit's various jiggly wiggly Scooby-Dooby-Doo moments in the Knives Out movie. And for me, this is the winner. And going back to Nuremberg starring Russell Crowe, and not to like, not to go too in depth, whatever. But the thing that I didn't like about that movie, the main problem with it, was that it was a historical movie about an obviously super intense, terrible thing. And it had like these goofy movie moments. And the worst one is basically in real life, Hermann Goering, he was sentenced at Nuremberg to be hung, and he managed to get some kind of cyanide or something and kill himself beforehand. And I didn't do too much research, but I believe it's still a mystery as to how he got the cyanide. And the movie pretends that, because him and Rami Malek, his psychiatrist, get like kind of close, and Rami Malek in the movie teaches him close-up magic, which I don't know if he did that in real life. I kind of doubt it. It seemed like a movie thing.
Okay.
And so the movie makes it seem like Hermann Goering was taught close-up magic by Rami Malek, and he used that to get a cyanide pill, because in the movie you see him sitting in his cell, he produces the cyanide pill, and he looks at it and he goes, in a callback to earlier in the film, abracadabra. Genuine moment in the movie Nuremberg. Fuck out of here. So that was a deeply, I think that definitely
that's a terrible... So what you're telling me is that Nuremberg with Hermann Goering had more and better magic than Now You Three Me.
Genuinely, what Goering pulled off in the movie Nuremberg was better than... And I will say, if we can tie this together, my
God, is Hermann Goering the fifth horseman?
The other category I had here, are you familiar with the image or GIF or whatever that's in Instagram comment sections of the guy going like this and saying like, this might be the worst video of all time. And I fear this might be the worst scene of all time with that image in mind, and it is the Now You Three Me card scene where they do various tricks.
That is... Yeah, if there was a category for both the worst and also least aura scene, holy shit.
No aura sequence when they're all doing tricks on it. Literally,
God. Literally, though, they were trying to do tricks on it.
Yeah.
I remember us both sitting there looking at each other as the scene was happening, like, what the fuck are they doing?
If you have not seen Now You See Me 3, there's a scene where basically all of the new magicians and the old magicians get in a room and they do what they think clearly is very cool, where they all do like various tricks where it's like they produce a card.
They do what they think is the Michael Douglas ant walk. Big dick swinger.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, you think card trick is impressive? Well, how about this trick? And then they, pull a fucking dildo out of a painting or something, and it's like...
dildo out of Eisenberg.
You thought that was impressive? The wump?
Oh, you think that's impressive when he just starts fingering his prostate?
It's like a whole scene of all magic tricks, and Woody's like, wait, I got this one. Literally blows himself.
Guinness World Record longest squirter. Alright. And then the whole thing ends with Morgan being like, oh yeah? Fucking dies.
No. Actually, yeah, Morgan Freeman's death has got to be goofiest moment from fucking Now You See Me. Yeah. Bro disappeared and still got shot. Genuinely, how do you fuck that up? No, okay, I think those are some worthy contenders.
God. What the hell? No, that's
we have well, you know what? Speaking of which, actually, I'll move this one up to transition smoothly. The Oldest Man Award.
It's gotta be.
No, here's the thing. This year, honestly, and I think this is progress for Hollywood not doing these like remakes where they bring back Bill Murray or whatever. But there's been a lot less.
Also, don't pretend like I didn't see in your latest video the Bill Murray insert when you're talking about old men.
The Bill Murray insert. Because I was looking through, options here, and honestly, besides Morgan Freeman, all of them fucking suck. I put, like, Cruise and Mission Impossible, he's kind of old, but whatever. I have Sandler and Happy Gilmore 2. I guess he's on the older side.
I mean, he's kind of old and washed. Yeah.
But obviously, the oldest man, I think the oldest man, like, on Earth might be Morgan Freeman and Now You 3D.
Yeah, it's so true. God, it was the oldest, again, kind of sad, because I do think there's, like, a few things about his, like, mobility seriously deteriorating and stuff.
Oh, is that? I'm sorry.
In the actual movie.
No, we're talking his movie character, to be fair. I don't remember what the fuck he's called in the movie, so I just call him Morgan Freeman.
It is the oldest man in the world. Shows up, does not really know what he's doing.
Yeah.
In, like, being there. Then tries to do a magic trick to get away, gets fucking shot, dies 2 minutes later.
Yeah.
Oldest man performance of all time.
We have movie title that describes Freddy. This is a classic award we've done for many years.
I think we should introduce one that's the same but for BHL.
Well, I do. I have one option for that one. Actually, I was going to surprise you with that movie that describes Benedict.
Right.
But I guess we can go bar for bar here. We can go back and forth because I imagine we probably have some similar ones for. I will say what I was going to say for a movie that describes BHL, the movie Him. I think that title,
of course,
sums me up pretty well. But
so stupid.
Movie title that describes Freddy and/or BHL. I think first of all, start out a little wholesome. The movie Companion.
That's fucking nice.
Okay,
man. Fine, I'll do you one nice as well. The Monkey.
Yeah, no, I saw that coming. I'ma say Wolfman. Shave that beard, little bro.
I'ma say Predator minus the Badlands.
Okay. I'ma be nice, I believe was what you said a couple of months ago. I'ma hit you with Dog Man. I got a running theme here, clearly.
Yeah. No, I like it. I'm gonna hit you with I'll do you one nice. The Smashing Machine.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Genuinely so sincere. Thank you.
I'm gonna say It Was Just an Accident. The Frederick Dahlgard story.
All right. Here's one about, I believe, your bus, The Gorge.
Well, I will say, not that was going to be in there, but I did have a later category that was going to be a movie title that describes Freddy's mother, and it had one.
Oh. it had a single one. I see. No.
We'll scrap that, actually. I wasn't going to do that.
Well, yeah, I'm happy you'd scrap that and not say that.
Yeah. I was never,
Big appreciate, brother man.
And my last one here, movie title that describes Freddy, Flight Risk. We're now going to do, this originated a few months ago when we did the 2024 awards.
God.
It is, in fact, which movie title would be most improved by replacing a word with penis?
My all-time favorite category.
I think we can similarly to before, we can go back and forth here.
We can go like bar for bar.
We probably will have some similar ones. I'm going to kick it off with Frankenpenis.
I'm going to go Black Penis 2.
Yeah, I did have that on my list. A Minecraft penis.
Freakier Penis.
Okay, I did not have that, but that's, yeah. One penis after another. I think that belongs here. Your Saturday.
What? Penis 17.
How to Train Your Penis.
28 penises later.
I think this might be a line from the actual movie. Wake up, Penis Man. Now you see penis, now you don't.
You prepped marvelously. Oh God.
I've got Mission and Penis, the final reckoning.
God. Oh. 5 penises at Freddy's.
Bridget Jones, okay. Mad about the penis. I think that also.
I've got the running penis.
You're just describing a medical condition. I mean, okay, I'm gonna just run through because I got way too many here. I'm just gonna run through this list here.
Please.
The long penis, die my penis, caught penis, honey penis.
You're killing me.
The smashing penis. Marty Subpoenas.
The penis machine.
Rental penis starring Brendan Fraser. Something you do very often, regretting penis. And finally, and I think this does take the cake, a big, bold, beautiful penis.
Oh.
By the way, I will note, I'm home with the whole family for the holidays, and they can definitely hear everything I'm saying.
A big,
reaming this stuff. All right, we're gonna get through these last few categories here. Clown of the Year. Now this was a little bit of a tough one. I feel like usually there's a standout here. I've got 3 options. One of them is not really film related, but I've got Donald Trump. I feel like that's a fair.
I think that's a very fair shout.
I've got Sydney Sweeney.
Also a fair shout.
For
kind of on a bit of a mad one, and then not really denying it at all.
Well, mostly, like I said, I made a little video about the actors and actors, and mostly I think for when she was given the chance to talk about it all, and she was like, if I want to talk about something, I'll talk about it.
Yeah, it's like, if I ever wanted to bring up an issue, you would have heard it.
Yeah, it's like, all
Sydney.
Right, bro. It's like asking you if you're like a white supremacist. Like, we just...
Yeah, exactly. This is not a time to be aura farming. Yeah, exactly.
Because, I don't think she is.
They ain't gonna make a cool edit of you, little bro.
Yeah, but not the moment. And I also put The Weeknd for the movie Hurry Up Tomorrow. Even though I loved his album, but, clownish behavior.
I wanted to ask, is the... Fuck, what's his name? The guy from the Brutalist.
Brody? Oh, yeah. Bro, no, the Oscars were this year. No,
right?
Brody... I mean, again, by the way...
I thought putting Brody up there might be a shout. Bit of a clown.
I kind of did fuck it up by putting, Donald Trump on the list as if these are all comparable. But in terms of Clown of the Year...
But when I realized Brody's there, far worse.
Clown of the Year in the entertainment world, Brody's definitely a nominee for that long-ass Oscar speech, put the fries in the bag, bro, type moment. Ain't nobody care.
Ain't nobody doing all that. All right, I've got this kind of, I guess, goes along with what we just said here. But the put the fries in the bag little bro award. Okay. So this could both be Brody. It could also be like a moment where a character thought they did something but they didn't, or an actor thought they did something but they didn't. Yeah. It's holistic, baby.
Ooh, I'm gonna say Tarantino is a nominee for his recent antics.
Yeah, that could also definitely be Clown of the Year.
Put the fries in the bag, bro. Adrian Brody was the one that made me think the phrase "put the fries in the bag."
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we can give Clown of the Year to Donald, but then put the fries in the bag, little bro, to Adrian.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're.
I also think the "Now You Three Me" magic scene definitely put the fries in the bag.
Everyone should be putting fries in the bag after that.
Yeah, I think those are some good contenders. We do have best buddy dynamic. I would put Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde in there. Very nice buddy dynamic.
Or Judy Hopps and me, but Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde also works.
Chainsaw Man and the Shark Guy. I like them together.
They were so good together. I actually loved that so much.
DiCaprio and Benicio in One Battle After Another. Mm-hmm. The Long Walk Bros, of course. Jay Kelly and Adam Sandler, they were kind of bros. But they were also kind of not bros. Kind of the point of the movie, I don't fucking know. F1, him and the other guy, and Benoit and O'Connor. It's got to be Benoit and O'Connor, come on.
It's got to be Benoit and O'Connor. They had some amazing scenes, iconic moments, and just like the vibe throughout. Everything worked.
It was great.
I do think there were some great bromances throughout the year, but I think that one really kind of took the cake.
Absolutely. We've come to the final 3 categories of our award show. Best movie.
Okay.
My nominees are Wake Up Dead Man, One Battle After Another, Sinners, Black Bag, Nouvelle Vague, and Chainsaw Man.
Ooh. I think we share largely the same stuff here. I think we might have a different final answer. But I think my top 3 would probably be Wake Up Dead Man, Sinners, and Chainsaw Man as well. I think that's the 3 I'm kind of looking at here.
I'm gonna say One Battle After Another is my pick, although it could be Wake Up Dead Man. I feel like those two could switch, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. I really enjoyed Chainsaw Man. Thought it was really, really good. I don't think it's gonna take it from me here. One Battle After Another, I also very much enjoyed, but I think the reason it's so high is, like, whilst it was a great movie, for me it's because there wasn't any, before having seen this, wasn't any like amazing movies so far this year. So I think it's more out of like a lack of quality that it's this high. Not saying it's bad, but I think in other years it wouldn't have been even in the top 3. But it's great. But I think I'm going to have to give it to Wake Up Dead Man. Simply amazing. And I don't know if it is recency bias, but I don't think it is. I loved it.
Very goated movie. For worst movie, we have Hurry Up Tomorrow. These are my nominations. War of the Worlds, FNAF 2, Fountain of Youth, Jurassic World, Minecraft, Fixed, and Tron Ares.
Of course.
And I think mine would be Hurry Up Tomorrow would be the worst of the year.
Hurry Up Tomorrow? Okay. I've not seen, so I can't comment. For me, it's between, I think, Now You Three Me and FNAF 2. Again, two movies I didn't have a bad experience watching because I was with my boy. But as a movie in itself, actually terrible. Oh, Jurassic World Rebirth was also kind of stinky, actually.
I was going to say, you thought Now You Three Me was worse than Jurassic World Rebirth?
No,
and worse than Tron Ares?
I didn't hate Tron Ares as much.
I thought Now You Three Me had a lot more charm than Tron Ares.
That's the thing is, like, I think it had a lot more charm and I had a much better time watching it, but I'm just saying, like, I think I was also more disappointed by it.
Okay.
But I'm gonna cut it all out and just say FNAF 2. What a Garbo movie.
That is fair. That is very fair. And final award of the night. We go to Best Mustache of the Year. The best stash.
Yeah.
Now.
Best stash.
Again, not the biggest year, but there is a big winner, I feel. Although it's kind of a sleeper pick. You wouldn't necessarily think of this. I don't think you've seen the movie, but when you see the stash, you'll know it's real.
Okay, tell me about it. Let me get the stash up.
Well, here are my nominees. I've gone Michael B. in Sinners. He does have a little bit of the goatee beard kind of thing, but it's still a pretty good stash.
Still rocks it.
Same with DiCaprio. He does have like a kind of beard thing going, but he has that sort of like big stash in one battle.
True.
Pedro Pascal in Materialists is rocking a bit of
He's always kind of rocking a stash, and it works.
Is it like a stash exclusive in Materialists? That is a fucking nice stash. I mean, he has a little bit of something else, but okay, it might be Pascal. But my winner here, and I believe it was Henry Sugar one year, so another Wes Anderson pick, but Benicio del Toro in The Phoenician Scheme. He's kind of rocking quite the stash.
Let's see this.
Quite the stash here.
Can I just say, I think Benicio is a man who's got that kind of like sophisticated nature to him.
Oh.
He's got that stash aura. I think it works on him. Dare I say, and then correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that, and this is probably not going to win because he's more of a side and low-key character, not as nutty, but I think the stash on the gardener in Wake Up Dead Man, on Samson.
Ooh, yeah.
I think he's got that Colonel vibe going.
Thomas
is that
Hayden
crazy?
Church.
Yeah.
Colonel vibe. Like Colonel Sanders. Oh,
Sanders.
He does have that goatee, which I feel like is a little disqualifying, but the stash is pretty fucking magnificent. That's actually a really good show.
Yeah. It's a combination that works, I guess. So we'll take him off. I just want him. Damn. I wanted him mentioned.
No, I respect that a lot. Also rocking the white stash with the white hair, very cool. Honestly, having looked at them back to back, I'm gonna go with Pedro in Materialist. To be honest, it has a bit more plump and fluff and vigor than Benicio's.
And his stash is also nice. I can agree with that. Again, I haven't seen the movie, but looking at the poster and some of these things, Pedro just rocks a stash.
He's rocking that shit. So yeah, congrats, Pedro. I think you might have won last year also. I can't remember.
Did he actually win last year?
No idea. But anyway,
wait, I thought you said Henry Sugar won last year. Or was that the year before?
No, Henry Sugar won the year before. Henry fucking Sugar.
Henry motherfucking Sugar.
With all that said, it's now time for
the Cnews. Bro got up and left.
Yeah, goodbye. But yeah, no, those I should say those were our awards. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you are happy if you won. You can collect your awards from my butt.
From the butt. Whoa, we both said the butt.
Let's go.
Terrible.
We really are. Friends.
Also, let us know in the comments who you thought should have won these various awards.
Yes. Yeah. Tom Cnews. First of all, there was a trailer for the new Tom Cruise movie, Digger.
I did see this.
And he's doing a bit of a madness. I was like, that's not Cruise in the trailer, but I guess it is Cruise.
Well, apparently he's rocking like a wig.
It looks like
and
it.
it's just and hitting something crazy style.
Some fucking crazy dance moves.
Because we called it last week when we had no Tom Cnews that there's going to be something insane happen.
Yeah.
And Cruise dancing in a balding wig.
Yes,
What the fuck?
Kind of crazy. And it's from Inarritu of Birdman and The Revenant and all that. Should be pretty exciting. So, yeah, a very nutty Cruise trailer we got. And then also,
I have no clue what this movie is about. Do you?
No, not at all. I've sort of tried to avoid any info about it. I'm excited, though. I'm quite excited. But we also, speaking of calling Tom Cruise stuff, and this is actually kind of a crazy shout on your part, because a couple weeks back we were talking about Cruise cake, and we were saying, who do you think is going to be, receive the Cruise cake next? And you threw out there, Jake Johnson, little throwback to The Mummy.
No way.
And can I say, weirdly, first of all, I was like, no fucking way when I saw this, but also weirdly, really wholesome post here. This is from the Jake Johnson Instagram. And it's so funny because I didn't see this because I Googled Tom Cruise or whatever. I went on his Instagram for some other reason. And I was like, wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Here's the caption. I did a movie with Tom Cruise in 2017. Soon after, I started getting his legendary holiday cake.
Oh my! No way!
So he's been on the cake train for years, but it gets better. A few years back, I admitted to him that I had a dairy issue. It wasn't a great moment admitting to my.
Cruise had been poisoning Jake Johnson.
In a sense, it wasn't a great moment admitting to my film hero that I couldn't stomach dairy, so the cake was being wasted on me. So Cruise was just sending this coconut cake. Bro was tossing that shit. I mean, in the trash. No,
Bro was tossing that Cruise cake.
Yeah, that was genuinely unintentional. The following year, he sent a gingerbread house with my kids' names on it. First, I'm sorry, really wholesome, but also like
definitely a threat.
Definitely.
With my kid's name on it.
And a horse's head next to it. No.
And I opened the gingerbread house, and my literal child's hand was in it.
No, very wholesome, but also when I read that out loud, I was like, damn, that is a little bit alarming. He does it every year since. We love it. It's become part of our Christmas tradition and holiday decoration. So this is my public thank you and shout out to the best #1 on a call sheet in the game. Thank you, Tom Cruise. And he posted a picture of said cake right here.
Oh my god, that's a beautiful gingerbread house.
Fucking magnificent cake. And it does have his children's names on it, which is
a fucking magnificent cake. Never heard you more sincere.
So first of all, you called it. We did have Nick Miller cake news.
Even though it's been happening for years, we had no knowledge of that.
We did not know about this. Yeah. So
that's crazy.
This is huge.
I'm actually I'm kind of stunned by that. What the hell? That's crazy.
I think my prediction was fucking I don't know, Hermann Goering or some shit. I just said some dumb, just some random bullshit, and you actually called it.
Yeah, I'm incredibly pleased with myself. Yeah, that's insane.
And also,
my God,
a very wholesome little story there that he.
So
he could not. So it turns out the coconut cake obviously is the iconic cake, but really Cruise just wants to give his cake to everyone.
Never has a truer thing been said.
Regardless of their taste,
dude. Regardless of whether or not they can stomach it.
Yeah, regardless of dietary restrictions,
Cruise
will find a way
that cake in a circle
to get you to eat his cake. I think that's a statement.
Yeah, you literally have to receive the cake for multiple years, throw it away every single time, then tell Cruise you ain't eating that shit and that you're allergic, and he still sends something else.
Yeah.
Very sweet, but is there a level of desperation? Yeah. And through that desperation, is there a level of maybe malice behind it?
But yeah, Cruise on that cake grind. But in a real sense, very wholesome. I also think it is a little funny if maybe someone was trying to be polite and they didn't want Cruise to send them cake, and they're like, oh yeah, I can't eat this cake, I have a dairy thing. Sends them a different cake.
Sends them more cake. Yeah, Cruise take that.
Sends them the same cake but bigger. Just has a note that says eat it.
Next to the children's names. Yeah. But again, on a real note.
Yeah.
we keep clowning Cruise, but this is such a genuinely sweet thing that he does.
Oh, no, because, I mean, yeah, we
love
joke
it.
about Cruise and the cake, whatever. It's a funny, ongoing meme, and it kind of gets funnier the more it goes on. But on a real note...
The deeper we realize this goes. Yeah.
On a real note, sending out, anything to your coworkers and people you worked with years ago, whatever, but like a holiday cake around the holidays, I mean, that is very sweet. And also the fact that he accounted for Jake Johnson's dietary restrictions, and also, again, we joke it's threatening, whatever, but the kids' names and stuff, that's very sweet.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out Cruise, kind of a wholesome little Cnews there.
That is a beautiful Christmas Cnews.
Yeah, merry bells and berries.
Merry bells and berries. Bros lost the plot.
But a good Cnews to close the year, because I think the next episode will be in the new year. So with that said, that is the pod for this week. Again, we'll do announcements, talk about comments and stuff in a later pod when we record. It might be pre-recorded the next few, might not, we'll see, but there will be pods regardless. But yeah, just want to say, first of all, again, Merry Christmas and or just Happy December, nice holiday times. And I hope you have a lovely new year. And also just want to say, as we started up the pod again this year, thanks for a great, poorly planned 2025. And 2026, going to be a big year for the pod.
Going to be a huge year for the pod. Yeah, you just said it, but... And I think I speak for the both of us, but I'm so happy to be back doing this. Like, I've missed it so much, and just being back with my best friend, delivering content to the masses. No, I actually love it so much, and it's been a phenomenal year, 2025. So, yeah, 2026, finna go nutty.
Gonna get crazy. You do speak for yourself. But
oh, right, as I thought.
This shit is torture. Genuinely just contractual. No,
I hate coming up with the penis awards.
Yeah, what has my life come to? We used to review movies, but no, I couldn't agree more. And it's going to be a wonderful year, and yeah, great to be back. So, thank you very much for listening. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a like, subscribe. We're on YouTube, The Poorly Planned Podcast. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can leave a nice review, a 5-star rating. You can find me on YouTube, BHL Hudson, Instagram, BHL_Hudson, my second channel, BHL2, my letterboxed, real BHL Hudson, little weave there, a little in and out of the
I like that. I like it. You're like a spider.
Yes.
Again, remember, what do we think of BHL2 in the comments? Please,
you don't have to.
You'll have to answer that.
Also, you can email the pod at bhlhudsonbits@gmail.com.
Final little plug. Love it. Then you can find me on YouTube at FTK Space Gaming. You can find me on Letterboxd. At Instagram at Fidalgard and on Letterboxd at FTK_.
Find me on Letterboxd at Buck. A powerful username? Sums up your film takes? You only review Zootopia movies?
And boy, do I get in depth.
Thank you very much for listening, and we will see you next time.
Merry Podmas.
Ooh.
Too sincere? Judy Hopps is really sexy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's hit some a little more on brand. You nailed it.